Welcome back to Crossroads. It still may be warm outside, but you know how the temperature can turn quickly in Indiana. And Rob Boogar is here from Lowe's to talk about some winterizing tips. And we have a lot of things here to go over, but first of all, can you just talk about some more of the general things and the more urgent things right now as we go into October?
Well, some of the things that a lot of people worry about the most, guys, is freezing water in the winter. Either freezing water or air leaking into your home. You don't want cold air. You don't want to be sitting watching TV with cold air rushing in. And if you want to drink or you want to take a shower or whatever, you want to make sure the water is going to come in when you need it. So I've just got some items here we brought in from the store to talk about winterization, making sure that some preventative maintenance that you can do to make sure that those things don't happen. So do you want me to explain some of the things we have? Okay. Well, one of the things a lot of people have, a lot of homes either have a crawl space, unheated basements, or even just exposed pipes close to the exterior wall or foundation of their home. A good thing is this is a copper pipe. A good thing is to always, at least at minimum, have some of this foam wrap on the pipe within about 6 feet from the exterior of your home. That just kind of keeps it warm. As long as you can possibly go, that's good. So you can also, there's also installers and contractors that do this for you as well, to prepare for winter.
And I love this next item. I would never have thought of this, but it's so simple. You have your hose outside and you want to cover that for the winter. You want to show how this works? What
this is this a faucet cover for the winter. So it's hollow on the inside. And then it's got this little ring here, which you can kind of fit over the faucet valve there. And if it looks like it's hard for me to do, somebody might not want to try this. But anyways, you can always go over the top there and see. So then the ring just kind of fastens over a part of that'll catch. So when you pull it, it won't fall off. So then if you want to hold that, the pipe there. And then imagine that your wall of your house, your siding is right here. So then what you do is you put that on there and it won't fall off at this point. But then you just take this and then you pull this zip tie back. And then now we can't get it off. But what it does is this foam seal around here adheres to the texture of your siding, kind of forms to the texture. And then that way it keeps it warm or prevents it from freezing over the winter.
That's a pretty simple tip, but it really will do a lot.
Yep. So we get a lot of questions on how to do it. So yeah, people see it, and so we're more than happy to help them learn how to do it. So.
And then next item you got here?
Well, this is pretty simple. A lot of people, this isn't actual electrical work, but we have these little pads here that have the little electrical kind of light switch covers out. So sometimes if you can tear these apart, it comes with 6 of them in a package, or maybe, there's 9 of these in this package. So what it does is sometimes on an exterior wall or even on an interior wall, depending on how it's wired, the air can come through the light switch. So sometimes when you put your hand on the light switch, the air can be coming in. A lot of older homes can have this issue. So then you would poke this out on a light switch, and then they make these in different shapes and sizes for different outlets and covers and everything. And then you take the faceplate off, so you don't have to do any electrical work. You take the faceplate off, and then you put that on and then you just put the cover back on the switch, and then it should give it a good foam seal and everything for to prevent that air from coming in continually.
That's nice.
So
really good. And then what do we have here?
Okay, this is a
bringing out the big prop for this one?
Sure, yeah, let's bring it on up.
There you go.
So this is a window. So a lot of times, your window's open in the wintertime, or in the summer, get that breeze in there and everything. Sometimes there's a breeze coming in with the frame. You can use this product here, and what it does is it's a film that goes around the entire outside of the window, so once you put it on, you can use your hands to kind of seal around it, and then you would use a hairdryer to kind of create a tight bond with the rest of the window. It creates kind of an airtight seal. So then if you have any air coming in, the first thing, because this is kind of a short-term solution, the first thing I would do is any gaps in your frame greater than the thickness of a nickel, then I would probably, if you have the opportunity, either yourself or have someone come out and re-caulk and reseal that window, and that'll be a much better solution than that in the long term.
So we don't really want to start talking about winter, but it's definitely a good idea to start getting on these projects right now.
Yes. Well, thanks again, Rob, for coming from Lowe's. And think about these things now, and you won't be caught when it gets really cold, because that's going to be coming before you know it.